Hi, Best Buds. It's Cathy with Cathy's Garden, and I'm so happy that you've joined me today. Today is hashtag cathysowinghappiness, in which we'll have our drawing at the end of the video. But first, let's have our shout out to Flower Lady, K-Ree, Robin, Black Dog Designs, Jiminy Dreams, Rebel, and Romance. I appreciate each and every one of you. I'm going to set this aside, and we'll have our drawing at the end. I have a digital here. I have printed it on cardstock, and I have coffee dyed the back. And this digital is from the journal Boater. Okay, I will link the shop down below. And this paper is approximately 10.5 inches by 7.5 inches. And what we want to do is we want to take it the long way, and we're going to fold it over about 2 inches. Now, when I say that this piece of ephemera is easy, I really do mean this piece of ephemera is easy. But if you like to decorate your ephemera, then this is definitely the piece of ephemera that you'll want to be making. So now we have it folded over just like that. And what I want to do now is I'm going to lay it the long way, and I'm going to just mark it 4 inches. So I'm just using my little guide here, and I'm marking 4 inches here. And then I'm going to do 2, 3, 4 inches here. I'm just going to cut a couple. There we are. And then I'm going to bring in my, is this going to fit in here? I think so. I think it'll fit in this little guillotine. We'll just give it a chop. There we go. And then let's chop this one. All right, so now what we have, you just hang on to this. You can make a cute little piece of ephemera with this little scrap. I'm going to set it aside. Now, as I was making these, I got another idea that I said, oh, I need to make this other idea, but I'm not going to make that idea right now. I'm going to simply fold this back on itself like this. So now we have the plain, the back of the paper, and then the pretty paper. And I'm going to do the same thing here. Just going to make sure that it's folded just like that. I am actually going to round all of my corners, and I'm going to ink it up. Now, in my example, I took it after I rounded the corners, and I coffee dyed everything. I took it to my machine, and I sewed this part right here, and then I sewed it closed and sewed it around. Now, I'm not going to sew these because I know not everyone has a machine, and that way you can see what they look like with or without the sewing. And also, I have in the examples, most of my examples are Christmas, but I think I have at least one that is not Christmas, and you can see how this piece of ephemera looks decorated, not being Christmas, but Christmas is coming up, and I really need to get my Christmas ephemera made up. I need to get a stash. That's the word I'm looking for. I need to get a stash of my Christmas ephemera. Now, as I ink this up, I'm going to tell you what is hashtag cathysowinghappiness. It's about you helping me spread happiness through simple acts of kindness, letting someone in line of traffic, letting someone go ahead of you at the grocery store because you have 20 items and they have 2. Simple acts of kindness. We don't know what people are going through, but sometimes just that simple act of kindness towards another person lifts up their spirits just enough to have them keep going. And that's what we need to do, you guys. We need to just keep going, all right? So if you would like to join into the drawing that is every single Sunday, make sure you enter into the most recent hashtag cathysowinghappiness video, and then you can tell me your act. I'm just putting my glue right here, and right here, because we're going to make a tuck spot, a side tuck spot right there. So if you would like to enter into the drawing every single Sunday, if you enter this Sunday, please check back next Sunday to see if your name has been pulled out of the first fishbowl. And what do you win? You win Happy Mail from me to you as my way of paying it forward, because I will need your address to send you your Happy Mail. So in the comments section of the most recent video, tell me your act of kindness. Now, if you happen to not want to say what your act of kindness is, that's okay. Just type in spreading happiness, and then those two words will be your entry into next week's drawing. So we'll have a drawing this week. If you entered last week, I'm hoping you're here, because maybe your name is going to be pulled out of the fishbowl, and then I can send you Happy Mail. All right, so we've got that done. You guys, you've basically made it. I told you it was easy, but they turn out so cute. So let me bring my dish in, and let's talk about what kind of things you can put on it. You could put Sandy on it. You could put an angel on it. You could put an actual card on it, make it super simple. Just add a card on the end. You could put a piece of ephemera. This is just presents. All kinds of things that you can put on here. I'm kind of liking this angel, and I really like this these packages. All right, let's do the packages, because I have an angel and I have a Santa. So let's do the packages, okay? So I'm going to move this one aside because I'm going to use this one. And I'm actually going to bring in a little bit of lace. And I'm just going to see how does this look if I lay this lace down onto the plain part of this. And then actually it's net. I think it's called net. Well, I think that's super cute. So let's go ahead and let's get that glued onto there. I am going to bring in my hot glue gun. It's quick, it's easy, and it's great for videos. So I'm simply going to add, let's see, I think I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to add straight down here. I'm going to add my glue. Now, if you don't have a hot glue gun, that's okay. You can use your fabric tack or whatever glue that you like. Then that's the glue that you should use. And I'm just going to attach it on, just like doing it this way, just by pushing the glue through the net, making sure it really gets on there. Okay. Glue's coming through the holes of the net. Then I'm going to get my smallest scissors, and I'm simply going to trim this out. Okay. There we go. That's cute already. Now, I think I want a little bit more. I think I'd like some lace going down the side. Now, do I want this on here first? That's my big question. And then add my lace, cut it, and then add my lace on the side. I think that might work out the best. So I think I'm going to add a combination of my art glitter glue, and I'm putting it on heavy because I really want it to seep in there. Maybe I'll just use one glue. I'll see how it's working. Over time, it would definitely grab hold and it would be stuck, but because we're doing a video, I kind of need it to be stuck now. That's why the hot glue works so well for me, because I need immediate. I can't like wait around for it to dry. All right, I'm wiping my hands off just so I won't be too sticky. And then I'm simply going to trim it off. Trim off the part that I don't need. All right, got that down. Well, that's looking cute. Now let's see about laying our lace down. So let's simply lay our bead of glue right down here like this, and then put our lace right on top. Just pushing it down with my little piece of silicone. I do believe it was Happy Mail that I got, and I do love it. It's wonderful. I was using spoons for a while, and then this came, and I was like, oh, this is great. All right, I don't have any idea where they got it. I don't know where they got this. I've never seen such a thing. I don't even know what it's used for. Maybe it's used for hot glue. I really don't know. All right, so I'm just going around with my lace. I think that's looking really sweet on there. And let's do this top part as well. Okay. Just like that. And rubbing my fingers off the glue. All right, so remember that this is a pocket right here. Now, let's see. I do think I might want, this is crinkled seam binding, and it's from My Scrap Cabin Shop. I will link her shop down below in my description in case you would like to pick up a little bit. I just thought maybe I could put just maybe, I don't know, just a little blob of it, a little blob, a little squished piece of it. I don't know, I just think it's so cute. And maybe just a little, I don't know quite what I'm thinking I want. All right, let's change. Let's go to this. I'm wanting something. It needs a little something. So let's switch and let's go with this. And then let's just add a little bit of glue. I'm doing it this way because I don't want a knot. A knot is so bulky, and I just thought this would be really cute if I didn't have a knot. Okay, I'm going to put it kind of at an angle right here. Maybe something like that. And then, I'm not sure I'm going to use that. I wanted to use it because I wanted to do a little, okay, we're going to do another little blob. That's the word I'm just using, just a loop. We're going to do a loop. And I'm just going to add some glue. I'm going to squish it together like this, because what I want to do, I don't want to cover up my little, I don't want to cover up my decorations, my packages. So I'm simply going to add just a little bit right there. I need enough to be able to add my bulb safety pin, which is right here. And I thought I had grabbed some beads as well. I'm going to have to grab a couple of beads. Just a second. All right, so I've got my beads right over here, and I think I want to add my bling first. Maybe I'll put my bling up and down. I don't know, it's a little different, but let's try it. Let's put our bling up and down. Let's open up our little safety pin here. Can't see it very well there. You can see it really well there. And I've got two red and a gold. So how about a red, a gold, and a red? Okay. And then I thought, goodness gracious, let's go ahead and make a dangle maybe from a little label. So I'm not sure. Let's go with this one. I need the smallest hole. I'm just going to pop a hole in the corner, just like that. So I have a hole in the little label, and I'm simply putting it through the pin. And then let's see here. How about, I want it to be fairly close to the bling. and get this closed. Well, it would help if you would attach it. It didn't get closed. Oh, goodness. Okay, come on now, Cathy. Get it in there and get it closed. There you go. It's in there. Now let's get it closed. Okay. Oh, well, that's pretty doggone cute. And then, of course, you would be able to stick your journaling cards inside of here. You could put this into a pocket. You could glue it down onto a journaling page. Oh, goodness. It is so cute, isn't it? And then there's lots of journaling space on the back. And then, of course, you can journal on your cards. Now, let's look at all the examples that I made. And I did get a little carried away making my examples. So I have this one here. Now, this one's smaller than this one. Okay, why is it smaller? I don't know, but that's pretty easy to fix. Maybe I didn't measure it correct. Well, that wouldn't be anything new about me and measuring, now would it, guys? So let's just cut it down and make it match. You can make them large like this, or we can make it smaller. All right, so we just made this one smaller, and it's 4 inches. So from the folded part right over here to here is 4 inches, and then you simply pop your cards in there. So, okay, now they're all the same size. I don't know, somehow I went awry in measuring during my video. That's not anything new, is it, guys? That's why I say my measuring is approximately. Alrighty, so here's the one that with the angel in that pretty green paper. That is chapter 1 papers right there. Came out of a kit. I've got this one in right here. This is a blue one. Isn't that one pretty? And then I've got this one here. This is the one that is just every day. And I used a little stamp. I made a little tiny envelope, and I just stuck some flowers in there. That's very sweet too. Now this one's fancy. This one's real fancy. This is a Christmas one, and it's got a little label right here as well as the one that we made today together. So these are the 2 green ones, and these are the 2 bluish colored ones, and then we made this one here together. All right, you guys, so like I said, they're so easy, but they turn out so cute. Let's have our drawing for Happy Mail. Let's see who has won Happy Mail from me to you as my way of paying it forward. So if you enter, no, wait a second. If you enter, please do check back next Sunday to see if your name has been pulled out of the fishbowl. Whose name is it? Let's get it open. Come on, Cathy. Carrie Crafts. Carrie Crafts, you're the winner of Happy Mail this week. You guys, I hope that you have enjoyed this video, and if you have, please give me a thumbs up. I invite you to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. I'll see you there, guys. Bye now.